Oh, wait, I gotta take that off of there. I'm not awake yet. Oh, man, I gotta get that off. Okay, hey, guys, sorry about that. Holy cow. Guys, it is a little bit too early for this. If you caught the show last night, I mentioned, hey, these things are comfy enough to sleep in. These $5 Hayden sweaters you could pick up at your local Walmart. And sure enough, I slept in it. Woke up, my dogs always wake me up early, and sure enough, they woke me up, and I saw the email that came from AtGames, and I definitely wanted to huddle up with you guys. The reason I'm doing this live is, just like a lot of you, I have a daytime job that I have to get to in a few hours. I'm not going to have time to make a produced video. I will have a produced video going live at 9 a.m. Pacific time today with an AtGames Pinball update, which we mentioned last night, plus we've been teasing that on the Facebook fan pages. So make sure y'all come back here in a few hours and check out that video, as well as check out the videos that'll also be dropped today, probably by my friends, the Super Game Room dudes, as well as my buddies over at the Retro Buzz. I'm sure you guys are going to see a lot of YouTube videos today talking about the amazing pinball updates announced today by AtGames. Now, I can't spoil it. It's under embargo. If I even give you a teaser or a hint, they'll kick me out of the you get the news first club, you know what I'm saying? So guys, please don't ask me any questions. But a lot of big updates have been announced today for the first party accessories, and I wanted to run through those with you. And as you guys know, AtGames and I have a good relationship. They watch my channel, they read the comments on my channel, they read the comments on the live stream. So I want your honest feedback, because honest feedback helps them get better and all that kind of stuff. So let's see who we got here today. We got Luis Chambers in the house. I know, I got my coffee right here, man. I got my coffee in my Kingdom Hearts mug, which is pretty cool. And Jolly Green says he's getting ready for bed. Well, hopefully I won't put you to sleep, buddy. Double D Guitar says, if you ain't in your PJs, I fall asleep in my clothes a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I burn the candle at both ends, working full-time, as well as I pretty much do this YouTube channel full-time with the amount of videos you guys see me drop. So yeah, I get pretty tired at night, and I end up usually falling asleep in my clothes. Like, putting on pajamas is just exhausting. It just happens. But let's talk about a couple of things, all right? So, for instance, I'm going to go from the bottom up because I think that the light gun is the most important thing to talk about. So we'll save that until we're a little further into the show, and hopefully we'll have more people join us. But the email came out today, and what's really cool is AtGames gave us some updates on shipping and stuff. And it looks like, unfortunately, a lot of stuff has been delayed, which, you know, guys, global pandemic, we've talked about this a ton recently on podcasts and videos and live streams. The community needs to understand that companies are having a hard time getting their stuff finished, manufactured, shipped, delivered inside the ports, inside the United States. These delays are impacting all companies and all businesses. not just arcades or anything like that. There's no scandal. There's nothing crazy going on. The stuff I read on the Facebook pages, actually, I'm honestly just shaking my head at this point. It makes me not want to go to the Facebook pages when I read the comments and the controversies and the scandals that people post. Like these companies are not doing this on purpose to us, guys. They're not. They want to sell you product. It's not like they don't want to give you the product. They want to give it to you. It just depends on when can they get it to you, right? So for starters, the cabinet art, it looks like the cabinet art shipments, if you did order cabinet art, it'll start shipping the week of January 3rd. And that's if you just ordered the cabinet artwork. If you did order the cabinet artwork that came with the acrylic panel kit, which I highly recommend, those shipments are going to begin the week of January 10th. So we're talking about 2 months from now. And if you guys need to see what that looks like, of course, that would be the arcade cabinet art kits that they're making reservations and selling separately. So the cabinet art by itself is $49.99, but if you want the artwork with the kit, it's $99 with the acrylic side panels. But yeah, guys, so these will start shipping in 2 months, not until January. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, my wife did make me get Bubble Bobble. That's right, we got we got Bubble Bobble coming for our Legends Ultimate 1.1 cabinet. My wife is very excited about this, and you know, sometimes you got to give in, right? You gotta give them something to make them happy. Hey, what's up, Sean Powers? Love seeing Sean here this early in the morning. So yes, guys, so going from the bottom up, your artwork kits are going to be shipping until January. If you guys are in the chat right now, let me know, did you order any of these kits, and which one did you order? Please throw that in the live chat. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're brand new to this, guys, if you have a Legends Ultimate 1.1 cabinet, you do have the ability to have swappable artwork. It just screws into the side of the cabinet, and you have options for Space Invaders, Bubble Bobble, as well as Operation Wolf. The artwork by itself is $50, but if you want to add the plastic acrylic, which I highly recommend to hold the artwork flat against the cabinet, it is $99. And they're going to be shipping in 2 months. So it's really cool that AtGames went ahead and got us that update. As we kind of work our way up, now for the pinball kit, it says the pinball kit, for the pinball kit, which is compatible with the Legends Ultimate and the Gamer series. So for instance, if you order a Gamer Mini, it doesn't come with the pinball kit. Or if you have a regular Gamer, it doesn't come with the pinball kit. Or if you have the Legends Ultimate 1.1 cabinet, and if you didn't get it from Sam's Club with the pinball kit included, it says the inventory is going to start shipping within 7 to 10 days of order placement. So it sounds like these items are in stock, which is really cool. So if we kind of take a look here, and as you can see, you can now, it no longer says sold out for your pinball kit. You can now add it to your cart. So it sounds like pinball kit pre-orders are going to be shipping within the next week or two, which is really cool. I have what I like too is technically, what I like is I have the Gamer Mini, and the Gamer Mini does not come with the pinball kit. So all I did was I took the buttons off the side of the 1.1 cabinet, and I put my Gamer Pro in my 1.1 cabinet. So on my 1.0 cabinet, I have the original Legends Ultimate setup. On the 1.1 cabinet, I have the Gamer Pro in there. And then on the and then with the buttons, the pinball buttons from the Gamer Pro, so I could still play pinball on the 1.1. But I took the pinball buttons off the 1.1 control deck, put them on the Legends Gamer Mini. If you ask me, that's a pretty cool setup. What I really like about what AtGames is doing is they're doing all this ability to swap, like everything is swappable. So it's really, really cool. But yes, guys, these are going to be shipping within the next week or two. In the chat, do me a favor, let me know as well if you have placed any pre-orders for pinball kits. And what do you guys think of the pinball buttons so far, if you've used them on your 1.1 cabinet or your Gamer Pro? Would love to see those comments in the chat. We can kind of go from there. Now, when it comes to the BitPixel LED marquee, now this actually I was a little sad to see, is that, but it's still good news. It's still good news. It's coming, but it's not going to be shipping until January 31st. And this is the LED marquee, right? So let's kind of take a look at it here. Let's see if I can find it. So this is the LED marquee. I know a lot of you have been waiting for your bit pixel LED marquees. And it looks like they're not shipping now until January 31st. So we got about 2.5 months until those ship. And what that tells me too is if we're interested in getting the bit pixel LCD marquee, it means we're probably going to have to wait that much longer, because it does appear the LED marquee is going to be made available first and the LCD marquee thereafter. So it sounds to me like this LED marquee is not going to be, the LCD marquee, who knows when that's going to come out next year. But when it comes to the LED marquee, we're looking at another 2.5 month wait, but it is what it is. And they will be shipping on the 31st. So let's kind of take a look here. Double D says he's interested in the Gamer Mini and the pinball buttons with the vertical mode. Seems like a great entry. Yeah, so like the Legends Gamer Mini, if you guys caught my Legends Gamer Mini review, I posted that about 4 days ago. Go check it out. I took a small 15.6-inch high-definition 1080p 60 hertz monitor, had that set up on my island in my kitchen, and I was playing vertical mode pinball and stuff. Now, I played a lot of pinball off camera that I couldn't show to avoid getting any kind of cease and desists or crazy things like that. And it was really, really cool. So the Legends Gamer Mini would be great if you could make your own custom bar top and stick that in there as your control deck, with the core as your, CPU running everything, with the pinball buttons on the side. So if you're into modding, by all means, consider modding with the Legends Gamer Mini to get yourself a small cabinet or something of that nature. But yeah, the bit pixel LED is going to be delayed 2.5 months. It looks like I think originally they were hoping to get it out in December. Looks like it's not coming out until, November-ish, but now it's coming out in December. But hey guys, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to knock them, because guess what? There are a ton of products I've ordered from other arcade companies that were supposed to ship actually this week, and they're not shipping for another 30 days. This is affecting everybody. Double D Guitar says that is what he's thinking about doing as well. Yes, I see a lot of modding potential with the Legends Gamer Mini if you wanted to make something small. Now, this is what I really wanted to talk about, is the Bit Blaster light gun. So a lot of folks were saying, hey, we're not fans of the Bit Blaster light gun, of the appearance of it, as well as all that kind of stuff. And it looks like it's going to come out, but now it's not coming out until February. We were hoping this was going to come out in December, but it looks like it's been delayed until February. However, as a thank you for everyone who made reservations, and hopefully you guys made your reservations, you guys are going to get a free custom holster, a $30 value for free, with your light gun. Now, let me guys know what you think in the chat about that. If you ask me, I think that is top-notch service by AtGames, letting people know, hey, we told you this thing was coming out in December, but guess what? It's going to be come out 60 days later, but we're going to give you a custom holster with it to use. And I got some photos here we're going to pull up. And also, guys, I want your honest feedback on the design changes on the gun. So as you can kind of see right here, this is your new Bit Blaster light gun. As you can see, they've changed the color schemes on it. We now have a predominantly black and orange color scheme with the orange tips and highlights on it. And we'll go through the rest. We'll go through all these pictures here. Let me see if I can get this full screen here. Because originally this was kind of grayish, if you guys recall. This was kind of grayish, but now it's black. And as we kind of look here, there's another good angle of it. And you'll notice that this really does match your Legends Ultimate cabinet. See how it kind of blends in this photo? There it is sitting in its holster. Now what's really cool is they're showing you how the holster will mount if your cabinet has pinball buttons. It's going to mount over here. Or if you have, let's say, the 1.0 cabinet without the pinball buttons, it's going to mount right there. If you ask me, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Here, let me try and open this. Let's see if we can get this full size here. Whoa. There we go. This is better for you guys. Take a look at that. If you ask me, I think that looks pretty cool. Like Quick Draw McGraw. Whip that gun out of the holster and start firing away. I think that's pretty awesome. Here, let's get the other pictures nice and large for you. And guys, start typing your, make sure you guys are typing your feedback in the chat, because I want to see your honest opinion. As you guys know, AtGames watches my channel, and I'm sure they would love to see your honest opinion as well. Sean Power says he likes that they went with the design change. Al says he thinks it's a great design. Tron for life looks better. Much, much, much better. Jolly Green says it looks great. Keep the comments coming, guys. And all that kind of stuff. But there's some more stuff that we need to point out here. So, for instance, let's get this opened here. You'll notice here, and the picture's kind of, you know, when you blow it up on the screen, full screen, it gets kind of pixelated, so sorry about that, guys. But you'll notice that the Legends Bit Blaster does have a light bar, so they are using light bar technology. The question is where is this light bar going to mount, and is it going to provide us a great experience? Because the Aim Track light gun, hang on one second, the Aim Track light guns, although they worked, it was quite an effort to get them to work, and hell, there's a lot of folks out there that had difficulty, and even to this day, still can't get their Aim Track light guns to work. So the question is how difficult is it going to be to work? Is it truly going to be a plug-and-play solution, and all that kind of stuff? So they are still using a light bar type technology. However, it is wireless, which I really, really like, Other companies are coming out with light gun arcade cabinets, and the one thing I don't like is the long wires, the long cables, because if you have friends over, someone could trip on them, or if you're like me, guys, I have giant dogs. I got 3 big dogs. I got a German Shepherd, I got a Husky German Shepherd mix, and I got a big-ass pit bull. So, you know, whenever I'm playing video games where I have a wired controller, my dogs are always tripping, pulling my systems off the shelf, all that kind of stuff. It just happens. Let's see here. Randy says it's awesome. He can't wait to get his hands on it. Because if they don't, people won't be shy about letting them know. They should have signed with Sinden. Well, then again, I still haven't touched a Sinden, so I cannot provide you an honest opinion on Sinden. I've seen some videos, and a lot of people say it works good and all that. All right, so let's kind of take a look here at another photo right here. And let's open this. All right, so here we are from the side right here, guys. And let me know what you think. So it looks like we have several buttons on this thing. I can't tell if these are buttons or if this is just built into the design to add some flair to the cabinet. But it looks like you'll be able to navigate. And, of course, we have the... Excuse me. We'll have the analog stick on the butt of the gun as well. Yeah, let's see if we can get a better picture of that analog stick. Hang on one second. Yeah, take a look at this analog stick right here. So the question is, what is that analog stick for right there, guys? What do you think that's for? Let's go full screen so you guys can see it a little bit better. What do you guys think that that's for? Let's get down here. Take a look at that. Here, that's nice and blowed up for you. Oh, look right here. And we even have... Do we have some... We have like a little toggle switch here? I wonder what that toggle switch is for. Or is that just to pop it open to get like a battery out? Is that like a USB port for charging? Yeah, that might be to pop open the bottom. I wonder the battery in here. Yeah. Toggle switch. Yep. Louis says mouse control, navigating menus. That would be really cool. Good morning, Ryan. Thanks so much for joining. Blackthorn says he needs to find a place where to sell his Arcade 1-Up units. Well, I can tell you one thing. I've sold Arcade 1-Up units on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and Let It Go, and they usually move really, really quickly. Mouse mode and sync button. There you go. Guys, what do you think of this holster right here? Like, it's not a sticker. It almost looks like it's engraved. Like, that does not look like a sticker to me. That looks pretty sharp. If it was some cheap sticker, I'd be disappointed. But that actually looks like that's really brought in there. I actually like the molding here. I like this little shape right here. That looks pretty cool. Hey, Matt, welcome to the show. Also, that picture shows the light bar. Oh, I must have missed it. Hang on. Let's go back. Does it? I don't see the light bar at the top of the screen. Hold on. Do we have a picture of the light bar on top of the screen? Oh, there it is. All right, let's pull this up. There it is. Thanks so much. Who was that? CJ Vale, dude, it's early here, man. I don't have my coffee, but okay, check it out, guys. Here is where that bit blaster, here's where that LED bar is going to go. Now, we had a lot of problems with our aim tracks because, oh man, come on, get up there. All right, I'm zoomed in all the way. Guys, what do you think about having it mounted right there? And maybe it sends a bar signal, kind of like shooting out this way. Or maybe it's just all this whole thing and it covers the entire screen. And how is it going to mount on there? Is that like double-sided sticky tape? I mean, how is that going to mount? But there it is. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Holy cow, but that almost covers your entire 24-inch screen. Legends Bit Blaster. Guys, I need your honest opinion in the chat. Make sure you type it in. What do you guys think about this right here? Now, the aim track light guns, one of the problems we had on those was, obviously, we were mounting them on top of the cabinet, way up here, right? And with the pitch of the screen and the pitch right here and everything, it wasn't like you were mounting it directly on top of a flat screen TV. So the angles are a little bit wrong. If you had too much backlighting, it wouldn't work. There were a lot of troubleshooting problems with using aim track light guns in that spot, but putting a sensor right here, right flush against the screen, yeah, I could see how that's going to improve performance. Jolly Green says he likes it. Louise Chambers says he needs coffee and breakfast. I got my coffee, I just don't have my breakfast. Sidearm says that's the best spot. One issue with the aim track is unless you stuck it there, you had to be further away. Yeah, the aim tracks, I mean, keep in mind, guys, they added the light gun technology because we all asked for it, right? We all asked for it. There were no light gun games built into the 350 games. AtGames did not have to do this. And they found a way to do it, and due to the popular response of it, they came out with a first-party accessory. So once again, this is AtGames listening to fan feedback. Change that logo to blue. Seriously, there you go. You know what? What if this did match the cabinet a little? What if that was blue with a blue button to match the blue highlights on the bezel? I can see that. I think that's great feedback. Looks like it's better for performance. Yeah, Al, I would agree with you. I think that this is going to perform a lot better. Although it's kind of big. It's really... Tell me honestly, guys, do you think it's an eyesore or do you guys think it's okay? Like, at first glance, I'm like, oh, it's too big. But at second glance, I'm like, as long as it works, I don't care how big it is, right? I want to have a good light gun experience. Yeah, a lot of folks are saying blue would be better. AtGames, if you're watching the show, this thing's not coming out for a couple of minutes. A lot of folks might say that. You have some time to make some color changes as well. I don't mind it. Some people, okay, good. I want that honest feedback. Change the button to black. Have that blend in more. Mr. Stevens says it's an eyesore and a half. Yeah, that's pretty big. It should not distract from the screen. So are you saying, Nevo, it does distract because it's too big? That's what she said. Come on, guys. Then again, I needed that joke. It's a little early for this. Oh, my goodness. And how is it going to mount? Use some 3M tape. We'll have to find out how it mounts. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of adhesive because, guys, we have our Legends Ultimate bezels. There's no place to screw that in right now today, right? So that's kind of cool. All right. Hey, whoever caught that in the chat, thanks so much because I completely missed it when I was looking at these photos at 4 o'clock in the morning here in Arizona, getting ready to do this show. My eyes were focused solely on this. I didn't even see that. Wow, guys. Wow, you guys are awesome. But yeah, you know what? I mean, maybe they went with orange because they have the orange tips on the gun and all that, but yeah, maybe maybe leave that button orange and change this to the same color blue. How about that, guys? Leave that button orange so people can find it, right? You're not like going like this on the bottom trying to find the button. Leave that button orange, but change Legends Bit Blaster to blue. I think that would look really cool. You crazy, P-dubs. That's right, man. Well, there's no sleep here. We got a channel to run, and it's going to be an exciting day. Now, I know a lot of you have joined late, so just a quick heads up for you guys. Today is going to be a great day for AtGames Legends Pinball. Major announcements coming out. at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So y'all come back here. I do have a produced video coming out about the Legends Pinball Machine updates. But don't just watch one guy. As you guys know, I tell you, watch everybody. Watch everybody. Watch all my buddies. Watch the Game Room dudes. Watch the Retro Buzz guys. All those guys, if they decide... And if you're really bored, watch Nostalgia. Like, if you're really bored. No, I'm just kidding. I tease him all the time. But yeah, guys, make sure you watch all the videos and provide your comments, your thumbs up, your feedback on the announcements today. Make sure you watch everybody's videos today. But definitely do me a favor. Come back here at 9 a.m. and check out my video with the pinball updates. Greetings from Virginia. Thanks so much, Troy. Welcome to the show. It's a little early to be live streaming. This is crazy. What's your favorite light gun game that you guys play on the Legends? What's your favorite light gun game? I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much, Al. Great job, P-Dubs. All right, let's go here, and I want to take a look here. Big fat orange tip on here. Now look at right in here. Is that... I mean, they have a sensor bar, so it makes me think it's just, you know, like an air mouse. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a camera in there or anything like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and get you guys some specs. I'm going to try and get you guys some details, some specs. Try and find out if AtGames is willing to release anything, but I doubt it because this is a first-party light gun, and I'm sure they don't want to show or tell too much about the tech behind it until it actually is closer to release. That looks pretty cool. David loves playing Terminator 2. That is one of my favorite as well. Jurassic Park, Terminator 2. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, Terminator 2 is one of my favorite light gun games. And I'm happy you said that because a lot of those older Exidy light gun games, a lot of those I did not play until we had the ability to play those on the AtGames Legends Ultimate until the aim track compatibility came out. And there's a bunch of them that I really like, that I've come to really enjoy. Transformers is pretty good. Very good. Wow, very, very interesting. I'm just kind of shocked at the size of this light bar. Let's see if we can get up. It's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Crossbow, there you go. Yeah, Crossbow is good. Time Crisis. I suck at Crossbow, but it's a good game. It's a good game. Chiller. Oh, man, you're a freak. Sidearms likes Chiller. That game is so messed up. Oh, man, I can't even play that game. It's so messed up. Well, I got a message, though, for those awesome guys. What is it called? The Fans of Sauce. They've done an amazing job of helping the community members have access to play a whole bunch of games on these cabinets. Guys, you might want to get those, make sure the light gun games are ready to go for everybody. We'd appreciate it. You guys do great work. Where is the wire going to be on the light bar? So that's the thing too, guys, is what we can tell is this entire light gun system is supposed to be wireless, right? So I'm wondering if it connects via Bluetooth or via Wi-Fi. As we learned with the bit pixel LED marquee and the LCD marquee, if you guys caught my video about those updates, the bit pixel LED marquee and the LCD marquee, when those come out next year, those are actually going to be connecting over your Wi-Fi to the cabinet. So you're not going to have wires dangling all over your cabinet with the LCD marquee and all that stuff. The stuff is going to work just via over your Wi-Fi or via Bluetooth. So I'm assuming with these light guns, we might see the same kind of thing. This might be connecting via, I'm assuming Bluetooth, not over Wi-Fi. But yeah, there's no wires here. And obviously there's no wires here. So yeah, that's the thing I want to know, Gleo, is how is that? Because I'm assuming the holster, can we get in here? Can we see how that's screwed in? No? Let's see if we can get in here. Nah, I can't see in there, guys. I can't see if that's screwed in. So I'm assuming this is going to be screwed in. You might have to drill a hole in your cabinet. But the question is how does this attach? Might be some kind of adhesive on the back of the bar. Hopefully it's a long-lasting adhesive and it doesn't wear off or fall off, that kind of thing. And that's the other thing too is, you know, with everything being swappable, if you want to like take this off and go use it with your Legends gamer and in your living room, you want to be able to use this and put this on your TV, right? Once it's mounted on here, are we going to be able to take this off and easily transport it to the next television? That's another good question as well. So we'll have to find out. I'll try and find out as much more information for you guys as I possibly can. So let's see here. Should I have my Amex ready? I can't answer any questions about pinball stuff. All I can say is there's going to be a lot of pinball announcements at 9 a.m. Make sure you guys come back here in a few hours. If I answer a single pinball question or even give a hint, AtGames will sever my head and P-Dubs will no longer get that information first. I'll have to be like fifth. I like getting the information ahead of time. So let's see here. Ryan asked a question. Should I have my Amex? Oh, that's right. Good question, Ryan. 9 a.m., guys. 9 a.m. Pacific time. I need that artwork. Very, very cool. All right, guys. So make sure y'all come back here at 9 a.m. I appreciate your comments and thoughts. It seems like the majority of folks are digging the changes to the Bit Blaster light gun. So I'm happy to see that. I honestly like this design a lot more than the gray design. I like the black with the orange tips and the blue highlights and all that kind of stuff. So I'm happy with those changes. And of course, unfortunately though, as we discovered in our email, is that this stuff has been unfortunately delayed. So the light gun isn't coming out until February. The pinball kit, though, is ready to ship, so pinball buttons will be going out within 7 to 10 days of placing an order. The BitPixel LED marquee will be coming out January 31st, which tells me that if you're interested in the Bit LCD, that's probably going to be coming out much later. Who knows, maybe mid-next year. But then again, I'm just speculating. Don't quote me on that. And of course, your side art panel comes out January 3rd. If you just ordered the artwork, if you ordered the artwork with the acrylic, it'll be 1 week later, January 10th, and you'll get your side art. Guys, do me a favor. If you guys are in these Reddit forums, Facebook pages, Discord channels, I know there's a lot of people who are going to complain about this, and I just don't think they understand the words of global pandemic and things like that. And the fact that all these companies, not just arcade companies, video game companies, refrigerator companies, every company in the world is having problems getting their stuff into the United States this holiday season. It's just the way it is. Do me a favor, guys. When you see those comments, save me from making a comment telling people to chillax. Tell them to chillax. It is what it is. Be patient. Everything will be here when it gets here and all that kind of stuff. We're looking at maybe a 1 month delay on most of this stuff. Most of this stuff was told it would be coming in December, and it looks like it's coming in January. Is that really so horrible? Is that really so horrible? Is that worth, you know, jumping off a bridge and slitting your wrists live on Facebook? I don't think so. I don't think so. So help me out there, guys. Power of positivity. That's what we want to see in our arcade and gaming community. Jolly Green says right here, there's nothing to complain about. It's fine, but I guarantee you we're going to see it. Guys are going to be like, oh my God, now I got to wait until January. Oh my God. No patience. No patience. All right, guys. Y'all come back here at 9 a.m. and we're going to have some fun, all right? And make sure you guys check out everyone's YouTube videos today. And I hope you enjoy the Legends Pinball announcements later today. AtGames has truly listened to their fans. Thanks as always for tuning in to P-Dub's Arcade Loft. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. Click that subscribe button, and I'll be talking to you soon.